It is time for the new season. Everyone is absolutely begging for a Rivals wins change. I would be stunned if that happens this season. If you want to skip towards the new season, you can. It's in the timestamp down below. We got a lot of news to talk about today. A big Trailblazer SBC has been leaked. We've got Trailblazer cards also confirmed. We've got the On This Day Hero Keen SBC. The stats have been leaked on that card. If you guys would like to buy coins, you can go to MMOXP.com. There will be a link in the description. They are the cheapest and safest option. You can use my code JFC at checkout for a 5% discount. And I'm very curious to see what is going to, or what this new season is going to look like. Will they make changes, rewards changes? You know, what are we going to see here? Because will there be not much of a difference at all? Will there be a ton of difference? I mean, we're going to find out in this video. So let's just, let's continue on with everything. Thanks for being here. The support for the last week has been crazy. So thank you for that. It's the least I can say. And everyone's kind of waiting for this big content, right? This crazy batch of SBCs are supposed to get, the Ballon d'Or SBCs potentially, the Player of the Month cards, a lot of stuff, right? So everyone's kind of waiting for that, and it's sort of like a limbo market right now. We'll talk about that too. But okay, we got this evolution that came out today, a couple of them actually, and they're pretty good. An Informed card with a Power Shot Plus, or you can give them a Power Shot Plus, right? And then the Disruptor gives them Intercept Plus. So it's kind of a no stat boost, but playstyle plus upgrade to cards. And I think that's very good because I think they're both very good at playstyle pluses. I think Power Shot Plus is good, and I think the Intercept Plus is good too. We got any Informs, which I'm sure most of you probably don't, considering that there have been so many SBCs that have been out recently that you probably don't have any. But, and speaking of just a lot of SBCs coming out, right? Think about how many we just have out right now. There's 4 on each page. How many pages do we got? Well, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pages. 7 times 4, 28. There's 28 player SBCs out right now. Now keep in mind, I think what, like 7 of these expire in 12 hours? Yeah, 7 of these expire in 12 hours. But the reason I'm bringing up the fact that there are so many of them is because I think this is just what EA wants. They want there to be just an absolute abundance of player SBCs to complete at all times. And the reason I think they're going to flood player SBCs extra this year is because, you know, think about the restrictions we have now, right? Crystal Dunn, you want to complete her and play her at right back. You don't even have a role to play her on, right? I think what they're going to try and do is basically attempt to tick every box possible that anybody could possibly want in a player, if that makes sense. So they're going to just flood the player SBCs with anything that they can. Attackers, midfielders, defenders from different leagues, and then they link to each other kind of, but there's also some variety in there. We've seen many of them link to each other now. They know that it's more restrictive. They did that on purpose. To now have a bunch of player SBCs linked to each other and just have basically an abundance of them because that entices you to open store packs. And also it keeps crashing the market, which makes you kind of lose coins too. So it's sort of a thing you can expect with seeing the extra rewards we get, or in terms of not maybe extra rewards, but just better rewards in terms of guaranteed coins you get now. They can offset that by having the market drop a bunch with player SBCs constantly coming out, right? Which also helps people lose coins, and it helps keep the market down, and also helps entice store packs. So there's a lot of positives to what EA are doing here, and I think that's why they're doing it. This kind of seems to be their goal. That's a random side note, I suppose, to what the video is about. And the point is just, if we really do see a bunch of these crazy SBCs coming out, like if those Ballon d'Or cards are for sure SBCs, and we got this leak next, which is Jamal Musiala coming as an SBC during Team 2. That's a very, very big card. All of this dropping while they know Player of the Month Puteos is probably coming out, right? They already know that, so they're very well aware that that's probably going to happen. They're still going through with all these crazy SBCs potentially. So we'll see what ends up happening here, but I think that they really are trying to make player SBCs even more of a focal point this year. But yes, Musiala has been leaked to be an SBC, which I am in love with Musiala in this game. If you have not seen some gameplay on my second channel, I use Musiala on the PC, and he's like Messi. I mean, the guy just dribbling is insane. So I will be doing whatever I can to attempt to complete that card. I literally forgot about the Robbie Keane Hero SBC. I didn't even mention him when talking about all the SBCs coming out within the next like week, but Keane is coming out. These are his official stats as well. Power Shot Plus, 90 pace, 90 dribbling, 84 shot, very nice striker card. 72 passing for this game isn't great, but you kind of know what to expect with this card, and he'll do his job well, which is put the ball in the back of the net if put in the correct circumstances. So Power Shot Plus for Keane is really nice, and also he's 85 rated, which tells me that if they ever drop a striker evolution eventually where you up passing, he probably will fit in it because he's only 85 rated. Yes, he won't be able to up his pace, shooting, and dribbling, but you probably can get that passing up in the first striker passing evo that comes out maybe in like a month from now. So that passing should be able to get up pretty easily considering he's 85 rated. Keep that in mind as well with this card. Yeah, looks very good. Next up, Luis Diaz is added to come as a Trailblazers card into Team 2 as well. That's pretty deserved. But there was some controversy because Ultimate Team Sources says Gyökeres has had one of the better starts to a season you could have, but does not make Trailblazers Team 2 make it make sense. Now, I have no idea how he has his information, considering we only have, I think, what, 5 cards of Team 2 leaked and one's an SBC. So I don't know if it's like insider information here that he's not going to be in the team, which would be very odd. I guess don't expect to see him in there, or he's just talking out of his ass, I guess. But that's kind of sad to see because I actually like Gyökeres' gold card. I use him in draft. And in this new party bag, you have 42 cards equals W, 36 cards equals L. That's pretty up for debate, but it's around 40 cards that will be a W and around 40 to be an L. So once again, they keep that 50-50 range there, but the 36 that would be an L are going to be much higher weighted. I'll remind you of that every time. Now, also, we do have the Bellingham Evo coming on November 1st, so that'll be tomorrow. We talked about this, I think, like a week ago, maybe, but to remind you what this Evo will have, your card will gain Relentless Plus, and it'll gain Playmaker Plus Plus, 1 skill move and 1 weak foot upgrade, and a big all-around upgrade, apparently. Just to remind you guys of that, if you want to put that like a midfielder into the Intercept Plus Evo, you may be able to get a better card with this evolution. Just to be aware of that you might as well just wait until Friday the 1st. And okay, so as you guys know, with the new season, you're relegated back a couple divisions, right? One of the most viral tweets of the day today was just basically somebody saying, stay in the low division. Just give wins away when you're close to a checkpoint. Get wins early in the week, accept 5-win rewards sometimes. This tweet has, what, 290,000 views? So just the fact that they, I guess EA thought that for the casuals, 15 wins was fine. And now you're going to have people just keeping themselves at the lowest division they can, because when every season refreshes, they go back, right? So if you were in Division 1 or Division 2, say you're going to go back to 3 or 4 or 5, whatever it is, I don't exactly remember. But people will just try and stay there now, get your points, go give wins away to lose, and then go back again and try and get your points when you're not close to a checkpoint. So just a disaster of a system. It's going to make things harder for casuals again, because you're going to end up with players who are just smurfing, right, in the division that they shouldn't be in. So the system is just, to me, it should change, and I know that they probably won't do it for sure during this season. I could be wrong. When you're seeing this video, you could see it changed already, but if it's not changed, then I'm not surprised in the slightest bit. I think it would take at least until like the next season, because they want to see and just feel out how it is before they make a rash decision, I'm assuming. Or they change it today, and I'll be quite happy. But just the bullshit of, oh yeah, people are going to stay in low divisions now. Plus, you can get relegated to Division 2, so you're going to immediately just be at the end of Division 2, then go back to, what, 4, and the next season go back to 6 or something like that. I mean, it's a disaster, okay? The system sucks. It sucks since the beginning, but EA are incessant in keeping division rivals and FUT champs combined together. I don't know. You already know my thoughts on that. But if all these SBCs do exist, okay, if we're going to get Putellas, potentially Roger and Bomonti, but we know we're going to get Putellas, we know we're going to get Musiala, we know we're going to get Robbie Keane, we know we're going to get Robert Lewandowski for La Liga Player of the Month. There's a lot going on. You're going to see selling. There's pretty much no way you don't see selling on the market, unless division rivals rewards and FUT champs rewards change to a crazy new batch of rewards. You're going to see the market probably just fall when these drop. I would say that you can maybe buy for tonight for like really short flips, just holding, you know, probably until, I even say before content time today. But if it gets leaked that we are going to see for sure Roger and Bomonti SBCs, the market's going to crash. I mean, the midfielders are going to die no matter what, but people are going to be wanting those SBC cards so badly. So I think that this whole weekend's risky to buy anything. This whole weekend, honestly, I wouldn't say there's on any good time. The best time is going to be just get your weekend league done as fast as possible, as pretty much always what the best time is. And your safest bet on buying, when you know for sure that it's going to be low, is going to be still after rivals rewards, but it could still possibly not rebound like you'd hope it would, and it could still go down even further from that point if we get crazy SBCs on the way. So not a great weekend to be on the tradable market at the moment. Okay, let's read some of your comments from my second channel, actually. River Bottom Radio says, I thought this game was pure garbage until I tried Manager Career and realized the shit gameplay is on purpose to make people spend money at the store. It's unreal how different the game feels in that mode. And that could be true, right? They could definitely make things intentionally worse to sell, to get people to more angry and frustrated to go to the store, right? I mean, we know EA, that could easily happen. My guess as to why that's actually happening, though, is just that Manager Career mode, the gameplay settings and sliders are different on Manager Career than they are in Ultimate Team. And the main thing is just that they're slower, right? So they're slower at Manager Career. So I would assume why it would be better Manager Career for you is that the game just doesn't have to do as much quickly, which helps it probably. It helps it run smoother and feel better because, one, it's not tied to online, and we know the servers still suck despite the fact that the delay is baked into the gameplay. We know that by now, but the servers are still bad. So it's offline offline, plus the fact that the mechanics just don't have to do as much quickly probably helps with that. So if we're going through like the route where these guys are just probably purely incompetent, then that would be the route I would take there. But you cannot rule out some sort of cynical system like that within the game. And there's no way you could rule that out knowing who we're dealing with here. But next is Champ 8297. People saying this game got worse since 2019, only started playing in 2019. As someone that has played FUT since 2012, I can tell you this game has always struggled with balancing. There's always been a clear meta that trumps everything else. I vividly remember when you could do finesses from 30 to 40 yards with Sturridge, or run through the entire team with Wellington, or remember when every kickoff was practically a 50-50 if it was going to be a goal. And yeah, I think most games struggle with the fact that there is a clear meta that trumps everything else. I think that's just honestly a reality of gaming nowadays, that we have to accept that there's always going to be a quote-unquote meta, which is a word that is just so overused now. But that's kind of why I think that with the way gaming is nowadays, there's always gonna be something that's better than everything else, because we're gonna find it out. We're always gonna find out what's the best shit. People are always gonna find it out. Word spreads so quickly now with the internet and whatever. That to me, I think their goal should be making the meta just fun. What is the meta? Can it be fun? That's really the main thing to me. If the meta is boring, like how the super defensive AI has been just insanely boring, that's when I think the meta stinks. But if the meta can be something that's, you know, more fun for everybody, I know fun is subjective, but if they can find a balance between what's fun with the casuals, what's fun with the hardcore players, if they can strike that, then that's the meta. That's when you have a good game to me. It's just that EA are so, I mean, they're just deadlocked. They are completely stuck on making this game so defensive constantly to help the casuals out, which I think is what they're trying to do with that. But the casuals, I think, don't even like it either. So you're just fucking up in both ways there. I don't know, hard to say, but I think that they should embrace the fact that there's always going to be a meta. Let's just try and make it fun, which I understand is a delicate balance. And I know it's hard to do that, but you also make billions of dollars. So, you know, the standards can be high. We deserve to have high standards. And I've seen this comment a few times in the comment section saying like every game runs better on PC with better everything. So like, of course it's going to. I'm sure most of you know the point by now, but the point is just that the difference between the console and the PC is so gigantic compared to like my COD experience on the PS5 to PC. Not that much different. I run on like 145 frames on my PC and 120 on my PS5, and the optimization's like the same pretty much. The menus maybe are slightly smoother, but it's not like that much different. This game is drastically different. That's the whole point, basically. Okay, I think it's that time for the new season. Let's see what it looks like. That's not the right button. Let's go here. Reconnection to EA servers. Okay, well, I'm closing it up. All right, take two. Let's see what we've got for the new season. Okay, here it is. Nice. Level 1 is a 75x2. Okay, 78 plus per gold player pack. For level 2, we got Centurion's Emi Martinez at level 3, which I can't click on. There we go. Okay, we do get Centurions right away. Interesting. Sweeper Keeper plus. All right, let's keep going. Level 4 reward is a 78x2, whatever, who cares. Level 5 is Torrent, or Torrent, not sure how you say that. And yeah, okay, whatever, let's just move on quickly. Hunter or Shadow for level 6, the only thing you can get. Anything else interesting? Jack Grealish on loan. How long is a timed loan here? How long are we looking at? So it's 4 days, I'm assuming, after you get it. Okay, what do you guys think about timed loans? Like, do you like that, the fact that they have those now? It's a good card. I mean, that card, it looks great. Whip Pass Plus as well. All the dribbling play styles pretty much, so that is pretty good card. But 4 days, you get it for like a weekend league probably. Going Mullen with Quick Step Plus. Okay, and he's there for 4 days also. Another good card. I mean, it's kind of like the same thing where really nice card, but just do you like the fact that we get these for like 4 days rather than like an original card? You know what I mean? Let's keep going here. Level 10 is take number 3, because fuck my life. Fleury is next. Luis Fleury, who, okay, I mean, fine card there, I suppose. It is squad foundations, though, which does give extra chemistry, so that's kind of nice. There's some packs and picks there. We do get original card, finally. We got Corentin Tolisso, okay. 4-star skills, 3-star weak foot, Hullet Gang stats there. It's pretty good, I guess. Some okay play styles, not a lot of play styles. Box-to-box plus, though, that is nice. Not many cards have that, so I will say that's nice there. Pretty good card for, what's the level? It's not that high, right? Level 15, 80x5, 83 plus rare gold player pack. Keep going. We get Carpenter, who also is a squad foundations card. Ellie Carpenter, intercept plus. This is a good card. I know she's only 5'5", so that's kind of a problem, but nice card. 87 rated, intercept plus, sure. Attacking wingback. And once again, we're getting more roles on players. So every position she can play now at least has 1 role plus, which I guess is nice. We keep going. Some more packs again. We get Emi Martinez again. for a 4-day loan. We get Abilene, the icon, for a 4-day loan once again. So lots of loans in this season apparently. More packs. And okay, Lillian Taram on a 4-day loan again. If you don't like these loans, you're not gonna like this. I'll tell you that much this season so far. 84-4, 86-2, an Evolution Cosmetic, which is a Centurion, it looks like. Centurion Cosmetic there. Malin, what's the loan time on this then? For 4 days again on loan. 75 by 100 for the last pack. All right, so lots of loans here. Not cards you can put into evos, I guess. Maybe I'm thinking too, I guess, cynically here, but really we get the same reward again from level 8 and 9 to level 34. Okay, I mean, the packs are good. Obviously the packs are good. I like, you appreciate that. Okay, I appreciate the packs. Let's look at the objectives now and see if there's any changes here. Get some XP, season 2 champs cosmetic evo there. Looks like this is pretty much going to be the same. No like milestones refreshing every season. Looks like that's not really a thing still. Let's look at the rivals rewards now. Do we have any sort of enhanced rewards? I think we do. So we do have some enhanced rewards actually for division 1 and division 2, I think. So I was looking through the champs ranks. We do have some like slight increases, I think, in the in all facets of rewards. It looks like there's like slight increases for like every division and every FUT champs rank, I believe. I don't know the exact differences between each one, honestly. I don't remember because there's so many ones to remember now, but it does look like there is a slight boost to them. Not anything insane, but there is a slight boost. So I guess that's kind of nice that there's a slight boost there, but I'm pretty shocked at at how bad those players were. I mean, am I tripping about that? Let's look at anything else, but it's the same reward for level 3 is the same reward at level 25. It almost makes me think that they have a fuck up here. Like, it's like not supposed to be Emmy Martinez, and this isn't supposed to be Malin or Grealish again. It's almost like supposed to be different. That's how bad, at least I feel like that could be a chance of that. At least I hope so, because I'm confused by these rewards. Think about how far away like level 29 or 34, sorry, is, and a Malin or a Grealish for 4 days might make your team. Might not. I don't know. The packs are good. I will say the packs are always nice. They're always a nice change there, but I'm gonna, I guess, need to hear what you guys have to say about this, because I'm not so sure. Thank you all for watching. I love you all. See you soon. Peace.